Hey, welcome back, guys, to Alcove. I was looking online, man. To tell you the truth, dude, I was bored, man. I was bored, and I need to do something, buddy. So I decided to come over here and get into some kind of adventure. All right. I think we're going to do that video over there. But what I want to show you real quick is that the other day we came in here. Dude, this is incredible, man. They won't let me sit down. They know I'm sitting. I'm trying to sit and do this thing. They won't let me do that, man. All right, so check it out, man. This is the ocean. Remember I told you before that you can change the environment? Let me just let you see the whole environment over here. Bang. Bang. All ocean. Ocean and sky. All ocean. Bang. See? Alright, so check it out. I'm going to change it now to the mountain. Something relaxing. Right here. Mountain. Abracadabra, buddy. Look. Dude. This looks almost like another spot. And engage. With the exception of this right here. The table's over there and the couch is over there. Alright, check it out. I'm moving so quick you can't even see. Boom. Now let me tell you something, man. Remember before I told you about these pictures, man? I put them up here. I'm trying to put more pictures up here and get rid of these so I can put pictures of y'all, maybe people from alt space or people from other places that I did stuff from. It won't work anymore. I looked online since 1921. People have been asking how to get in here and they couldn't do it. Let me just click it one more time. This just turns the, to twist it around. Nothing deep. Dude, didn't do anything with that. All right, bang. So check it out, man. I felt like taking another car ride today. Hope you don't mind. But I don't want to keep working. I want to sit down, relax a little bit. Then we're going to do a little health stuff. Bang. Bang. Now, I told you before, we can go on a balloon. Now I can sit down. Bang. And I'm really sitting too. No legs, though. All right, man. What is this? Dude, let's check this out, man. I never saw this ever.
I am just an ordinary old grandma. How so much of grandma?
Looks like a movie theater.
Actually, I'm just one
No. That's what she always
ordinary
says.
old lady.
今天的飞行时间大约需要1小时25分钟左右。
Taiwan.
稍后我们将为您播放上个向前的一段探险。
Dude, I was just watching something from Taiwan. Lester Summerall. He had to go to Taiwan when he was alive to preach the gospel. And when I was listening to him, I never got a chance to see what Taiwan looked like, man. Okay. Oh, look at this, man.
We have this one.
I might call this Taiwan.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, look, man, I can move around just by using my controller. Dude, to videotape your family member
Oh, I like
that's no longer with you.
Take this opportunity to thank you all, especially Au.
You don't
made during this 1 year, you gave me so much encouragement. Hi, welcome to my home.
Welcome to
Dude.
my mom's home.
And welcome to
Look how they did the
Mama's
green
home.
screen.
But now I
Hello.
have confidence. I still can do something.
How are you?
I feel very happy that I have
Wow, man.
confidence
What were you guys eating?
that I can go on much better than before. I have improved
man.
my English and improved my health, and I
Great.
have improved my dancing.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you.
She's here?
If all the
Dude's dancing.
grandson can learn from you or make all the old grandma very happy, all the world around.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Your love
You're welcome.
make me
Look
so
at this circle,
strong
man.
and
They made a circle around you, baby.
so confident that there's still something I can accomplish at this old age. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. That was only 4 minutes, dude. But it's an impact. This one's really good. When you get a chance, you got to see Dear Mom. Actually, I'm going to play it for you again. All right, guys. I'm going to take a ride again. Virginia Beach, man. Let's do Virginia Beach. Good. That's what I'm talking about, man. I was stressed out, dude. I needed to get out the house before I got out the house. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wonder how many miles. Anyway, dude, look. Day 1. We're in Virginia. This will be called Alcove, Virginia. Virginia Beach. I know people that went to Virginia Beach. I like driving, man. I mean, I like sitting in a car and being driven. Look at this. So this is Virginia Beach. Reminds me a little bit of Atlantic City. Look, the rides over there. You know what's amazing, man? I was gonna say, you don't see too many people. Look at all the boats, man. I could do a balloon ride here, too. I'm gonna see later on if I can do and I could do a bus ride. Let's look around, man. That's what 360 is about. Parts of the world I never seen before are available to me now. So yeah, does it feel like I'm in a car? Yep, no question about it. I can see the road. I'm passing homes. It doesn't even tell you how fast you're going, but I think it's like about 40. cotton fields, buddy. That's when they had to pick cotton. Can you imagine? That's a lot of work, man. And you don't even see a home anywhere close, man. I see something down there on the train. Who owns this? I never saw anybody really pick cotton. Look, milk over there, I think the dairy. Look at that. A lot of work to become successful, man. Dude, we got a long way to go, man. Almost. Look, I can really take a look now. They slowed down. Looks like any place you're passing through to get to another place. If you have a job, you work here, you get fired, man. You can forget it, brother. Where you gonna get another job from? You don't want to get fired here, man. People must do all kind of things to keep their job. Look, luxury apartments. Nice park area. Look, Hotel Virginia. That's the luxury hotel. And I see people now. And they got stuff outside the door. Yeah, I was born in Long Island, man. I lived in Long Beach. This reminds me a little bit like that. There's a little prejudice over there, man. The beach that was supposed to be free, they made it $10, man. That was 15 years ago. They had a part in Long Island that separated the white people from the black people, the train station. For $10 to get to the beach, you don't see too many African Americans in that area at the beach. And I was with a friend of mine that had a Jeep Cherokee because on the boardwalk, you have gates. Sometimes there's a hole in the gate. You can sneak in. Let me tell you, it was miles and miles, not one hole in that gate. I was looking to, not that I want to pay the $10, but I was just curious. Yeah, sometimes a nice drive relaxes you. I could do one on the bus. It's a little different. This one's like private. My own private driver. This might be like 60. Taking off now. Let me see what the sign says. You know that I can go faster than the limit, speed limit. You might be going all the way down to the mountains. So for people who haven't got a chance to travel, see the country or the world because of finances or health, if you anchor down to a business and you couldn't get away, that's why I pick a businessman that I can take with me. You can have a business you can take with you, man. If you're like a comedian, an entertainer, you write books, oh man, this thing is almost over. Look at all that land. I used to know somebody that lived in an area like this. Millionaires, man, live in areas like this. You cut off a little bit down to the left or the right, and their home was over there, a path. Oh, so check this out, man. This Alcove. This is free. You can do this yourself, man. You can stay in your own house and take a ride. Then I'm taking. Dude, where's the gas station at? Uh-oh. Is that a gas station? Gotta have a vehicle over here, man. A reliable one that's working. Look, man. This is coming to an end. This relieves stress, man. Alright, guys, so check it out. Bang. We're back here. I'm gonna, we're gonna do it underwater. I wonder what that is, man. What does that mean? Alright, let me just take a little break real quick. Dude, it's snowing out there. Alright. Should I go underwater or the bus? Let me see what the bus has. Dude, let's take the bus to DC. Then we're gonna do Rome. Oh man. Dude, DC. Look, I'm on a bus. The virtual bus. Now I'm going to Washington, D.C. man.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the VR tour of Washington, D.C. and some of its most popular sites. Ahead is the U.S. Capitol building, where the United States Congress meets.
Nobody. I wasn't supposed to hit that. I don't care. I want to look around.
And coming up on your right is the Supreme Court building, the nation's highest court. It decides whether laws are legal under the U.S. Constitution.
Supreme Court. See that? This is history lesson, too.
Let's get off the bus for a moment. Across the street
can I do that?
is the White House, where the President of the United States lives and works. The famous Oval Office is located in its West Wing.
Obama. Used to be Trump. Bush.
Flags from countries all over the world can be seen here on Washington, D.C.'s Embassy Row. To the left, we can see the Washington Monument and the National Mall, a green space that runs 3 kilometers through the city. Well, mostly green, as we see today on the right.
We did a protest over there in Washington. Right there, man. I didn't take any pictures,
This red sandstone building is Smithsonian Castle, headquarters of the Smithsonian Institute, which operates many of the museums that surround the mall.
Bang. Let's take a look at. You can stop me now. Dude, I never know Smithsonian was over here. I thought it was in Manhattan. It's a church. Look at that, man. Nobody on the bus but me. Yeah, I was here. I remember it now. Dude, I was right down there. And then we're right over here. For some reason, I never got right in front of the building. Dude, they're just hanging out in front of the White House? Or what are they doing? Why would you do it in front of the White House, though? Alright, let's continue. What kind of designs people put up there? If I put something up there like that,
If you like modern and contemporary art, I'd recommend a visit to the Hirshhorn Museum and Sculpture Garden on our right.
Oh, right here? Gotcha, man. Thank you. Little kid.
And next, the National Gallery of Art, one of the largest in North America. It's home to masterpieces by artists like Da Vinci and Picasso.
That was Picasso on the right. Look, man.
The Air and Space Museum features many famous aircraft and spaceships.
Right here.
My favorite is the landing module from the Apollo moon missions.
Dude, I didn't know they had all that in
Ahead
Washington.
on the right is the National Museum of African American History and Culture. The final museum on our tour is the newest Smithsonian Museum, opened in 2016.
Dude, look how many historical things are over here.
After the museums close, you can come here to Adams Morgan. This colorful DC neighborhood is known for its dining and nightlife. And welcome to Georgetown, DC's most famous historic neighborhood, home to some of my favorite shops and restaurants. Leaving Georgetown today, can you see that grand white structure down the Potomac River? That's
Down
the
there?
Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts.
Dude, DC has so many things, man.
It's time to visit some memorials. We're heading to the Jefferson Memorial next, where we will step off the bus once again.
Good. I like riding too, good. Look, we off the bus.
Thomas Jefferson wrote the Declaration of Independence, the nation's founding document. He was also elected as our third president. The FDR Memorial celebrates President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, depicted here with his dog Fala. Roosevelt led the United States through two of its biggest challenges. First, the Great Depression, and later, World War II.
Bang. See that? This is where the history part comes in. Franklin D. Roosevelt. He led people out of depression. So now what am I going to do? Based on watching this, I'm going to watch a video on Franklin D. Roosevelt. What year? This is how you get your history, man. With fun. Look at that, man. It's deep right there, how those guys are over there. Can anybody walk here? Yeah. Okay.
This memorial honors the sacrifices of soldiers and everyday Americans during the Second World War. The 56 pillars you see represent all the states and territories of the U.S. at that time.
Wow, man. Look, Martin Luther King.
The memorial to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. symbolizes his struggle for civil rights. He is carved from a stone of hope that has emerged from a mountain of despair behind him.
Dude. You got big statues of people.
Abraham Lincoln was the nation's president during the U.S. Civil War. His nearly 6-meter-tall marble statue now sits calmly overlooking the reflecting pool just out front.
Who got the chamois?
And from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, we once again see the Washington Monument, now reflected in the still water. Honoring our first president, George Washington, it is the tallest stone structure in the world, and also the world's tallest obelisk. And with this peaceful view, our VR tour of Washington, D.C. comes to its end. We hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you.
Wow. All right, guys, you're back here again. I know you wanted to stay over there just like I did. Let me see something. None of these work. Check it out, Paris. Next time we're going to do a Paris bus tour. And look, these are all the places. Look, Philippines. I'm going to give you one of these too. Bang. So you get your money's worth. We went to DC, so I'm going to put down DC. Look, man. This one is, I don't think it's a 360. It's a 180. Look. It's working out. See, if it's a 360, right, I can turn around a little. See, I can't turn around. Look. If it's a 180, it's just in front of me. For some reason, this one's not working too well. Okay. All right, so check it out, guys. Stop this one. Go over here. And let's see if this one works. A little better. A lot better, actually. Look, we're almost at the tip of the water, man. That water separates a whole world of air and water. The creatures that are under it need the water. The creatures above it, whether they can fly or walk, need the air. Look, nobody can ever say they saw everything. I used to say that, you know. So I seen it, I did it, man. I got some age on me. Look like a gigantic broccoli, right? Now it looks like cauliflower. That one looks like broccoli. Look, so close to the top, man. It's incredible. Almost make you want to reach up and see what's out there. I can tell you one thing, man. It don't look like there's land close to here. It's not. You wouldn't see that big thing over there if there was land. We're deep in the ocean. Just mind your business, man. You don't know what's going on in the fish mine. They got problems. They lost a loved one. Too many fish in the sea. They can't eat. Fish bullies. Every time you try to get a piece of fish, somebody right next to you gonna grab it first. Fish haters. Fish people never tell you your fins look nice. You're a beautiful fish. Thank God you're alive. Mind the business, man. So you stick a hook in there, catch him. I'm a flounder guy myself. And tilapia. Look, man. Let's take the pictures and videotape. I want to go to the top one time. And then come back down, just see what it looks like, man. Look, so close, but we never get a chance to touch them. Look, man, almost there now. Look at this. Look at the table. Just relaxing. Well, we went to DC. Now we're under the water. Dude, I feel relaxed, man. To tell you the truth, I was stressed out before. It's like a therapy. Look, man, you're not gonna let me peek. You're just gonna let me get so close. inside of a fish tank. Wow, man. Whew. Dude, those moments take you places. All right. Bang. I'm too lazy to get up. Bang. All right, guys. Hope you liked the video. If you like it, please put a like, make a comment, or subscribe. I'm going to play this one next time. But if you Google Dear Mom, not Google it, if you YouTube Dear Mom Kenneth Brown, Alcove, you see this video right here that I did, man. Let me see something real quick, man. Bang. All right. So, dude, this is where you upload your pictures at. I gotta remember that. So you can put your pictures on that wall over there. Come back here, buddy. It's Alcove Rendever.com. Got it? Dear Mom trailer? Boom. All right, so let me just see something real quick, guys. I just want to see what it looks like over here. Oh. No, won't do it now. Okay. All right, so that's what you got over here, guys. So for people who want to know what kind of games you can play, besides what I was doing, these are all the games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This rabbit, you can put the rabbit right over here somewhere, man. See the rabbit right there? Fetch. Fetch that rabbit. Can you do that? Bang. Did he get it? All right.
Babble, babble, babble.
Food. Bang. Hopefully you'll like that carrot. I can't stop it. Uh-oh. Do it yet? Right there? Can you get that carrot? Fetch. Dude. They gotta let me out of this thing. Every time I click it. All right, bang. You're on the floor. Look. Bring it to me, baby. Bring the daddy. All right. I'm gonna do it again. Bang. Get that rabbit from me. Get it. Good bunny. Dress. I can paint you? What is this, baby? All right, guys. So take a look. This is what I'm supposed to do on my own time. Right? Exit. Bang. Boom. See, disappeared. Bang. Back here. And we're going to leave you right over here. And I want to tell you this, man. Whatever dreams you have, man, you got to keep working towards it every single morning, every single day, man. No matter what the situation is. I don't care about finances, your health, relationships, what obstacles that come your way, you got to break them, man. Because there's a list of things that champions have to accomplish, right? You don't see the list. Nobody tells you about the list. But there's a list of things that in order for you to be successful, we're talking about billions. I'm not talking about millions anymore. In order to be successful with millions and billions, you got to be dedicated to your craft, man. Whatever you're doing, you got to do it constantly. You got to think about it constantly. You got to watch other people that are doing it constantly, man. You can't let anything, a rainy day, tragedy, or anything stop you from doing what you got to do. Just imagine if you're a CEO of a company, right? You're running a company. You got a couple of 100 people in there working for you, right? You get sick, you don't come to work. What happens, man? Right? If you don't keep coming to work, even though you own the place, you won't be owning it, man. A lot of people be out of jobs. You won't be productive. You won't be creating the money and the finances and the connection and networks that you want, man. You got to keep working every day. You got to have a plan, man. Step by step by step. You might not see the whole plan. Nobody sees the whole plan sometimes ahead of time, but you see a step. Once you take that one step, you take the next step. You take the next step, you take a next step. It looks like you're not traveling far because you're only taking steps. Other people taking miles, they're taking planes and jets, but at least you're getting to where you want to go. And the bottom line is this, man. You don't compete against anybody. You compete against yourself, man. You. How am I going to compete against a world champion, something who spent years and years and years of conditioning himself? But I'm not trying to be that, man. I'm not trying to beat everybody. I'm trying to be the best at my craft and who I am and what I am. And hopefully, I can network with a bunch of people that want to do the same thing. Got you, man. So look, I ain't gonna hold you up too long because there's no music over here. You just hear my voice. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Please put a like. I don't see too many likes, comments, and definitely subscribe, man. Right? When you subscribe, you don't pay anything. Every time I create a video, you go to YouTube, my video is right there. You can hit the bell, and every time I get a video, you'll be notified when I get a video. And I make a lot of videos, man. I thought I had more than what I actually had, but I have a good amount. I have about a strong 800. Okay, so thanks a lot, guys. God bless you. Hit the subscription button, and I'll speak to you later.